Hello everybody, my name is Shannon Hardy. I'm a wellness associate at Carolina Bay in Wilmington. Today we're going to go through a nice relaxing stretching class, okay? So I'm going to do everything seated today, but just do what you're comfortable with. For all of these exercises, you should just go until you feel a stretch. Nothing should be painful. If you are experiencing some pain, that's okay, just come out of the stretch. Just maybe sit, take a couple deep breaths while we finish, and then go on to the next one, okay? But listen to your body. If at any point anything is painful, again, just take a rest and just do what you can, okay? So we're gonna start, so just in a comfortable position in your chair, to start all the way down with your feet and just rolling those ankles out in a circle. If you would like at any point, you can close your eyes. And really today, as we go through these stretches, I want you to focus on your breathing. Deep inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And go ahead and take those ankle circles in the opposite direction now. Going as slow or as fast as you'd like. Good, we're gonna point those toes up and down now. Doing as full of a range of motion as you can. Pointing those toes as high as you can and all the way down. Good, we're gonna point those toes together and apart now. Getting those ankles nice and loose, but again, if you have any ankle problems, if this is bothering you, just take a rest until we move on to a different one. Good, and we're gonna point those toes together now, side to side, kind of like windshield wipers. Good, you can relax your feet, set them down on the ground. And we're just gonna roll up on your toes and back on your heels. Okay, you can relax your feet. I'm just gonna take a couple deep breaths here. Again, deep inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. One more deep inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. All right, I'm gonna have you slide forward in your chair now. We'll extend that right leg in front. So we're gonna do a hamstring stretch now. I want you to keep that knee extended and your toe pointed up. And slowly just reaching down your leg. You don't have to go all the way to your toes, just doing what you can. Just reaching down until you feel a stretch in your hamstring, a stretch in the back of your leg. Just doing what you can. I know my hamstrings are normally pretty tight. So just holding that stretch for as long as you can here. Making sure, again, you're focusing on your breathing. Deep inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. We'll hold that stretch for just a few more seconds. Good, and slowly sitting back up, taking your time. And we're gonna switch. So extending that left leg in front. And again, you wanna keep that knee extended, keeping those toes pointed up. And gently reaching down that leg. Again, you don't have to touch your toes. And I want you to be mindful, keeping that knee extended. You don't want your knee bending. Keeping those toes pointed up. Again, really focusing on your breathing. Feeling that stretch in your hamstring. And holding this one for a few more seconds. up. Taking your time. We're gonna do that one more time on each side, okay? So again, extending that right leg, knee extended, toe pointing up, reaching down that leg. Maybe this time you can reach a little bit farther, maybe not, that's okay, just doing what you can. Taking nice, deliberate, intentional breaths here. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Holding that stretch, doing what you can. And slowly, slowly sitting back up. And again, we'll switch, so extending that left leg in front again. And one more time, reaching down that leg. Doing your best to keep that knee extended and your toes pointed up. Go until you feel a stretch in your hamstring. Just doing what you can. Holding that stretch for a few more seconds. Good, and slowly, slowly coming back up. Alrighty, you can slide back in your chair, getting into a comfortable position. Make sure we're sitting up nice and tall. Tall spine, shoulders back. I'm gonna start with that right side. Just want you to grab your knee and pull it up. Roll out that ankle if you'd like, or you can just keep it loose. But just hugging that knee. Switch sides. So again, you want to grab that left knee, pulling it up against yourself, hugging that knee in. Again, you can roll out your ankle here if you'd like, or just let it relax. Good, and gently setting that knee back down one more time on each side, so back to that right side. Again, gently hugging that knee to yourself, pulling it up. And we'll switch one more time. And gently hugging our opposite leg. Good, you can relax, set that leg down. Okay, this time, I'll give you a couple options for this next one. So I'll have you cross your left foot over your right, either at your ankle or up at your knee, whatever is comfortable for you. And at your folding forward at your waist, you're just gonna fold forward slightly until you feel a stretch. Should feel a stretch in the outside of your hip here, okay? So you can put some slight pressure on that knee, but again, just doing what you can. If you're having any hip pain with this exercise, again, just take a rest, listen to your body. But again, just gently folding forward at the waist, doing what you can, feeling that stretch, and then slowly sitting back up tall, unfolding those legs, getting in a comfortable position, and we'll switch. So again, either right foot crossing at your ankle or up at your knee, and again, folding forward like a hinge at that waist until you feel a slight bend in the outside of your hip, okay? Just doing what you can. If you're having any hip pain, just skip this one. Again, focus on your breathing. Deep inhale in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Slowly sitting back up nice and tall, uncrossing your legs. And we'll do that one more time on each side. So going back, crossing that left foot. Again, either at your ankle or up at your knee. Slowly folding forward at the waist, stretching out that hip, but just doing what you can. Keeping that breathing nice and controlled. And slowly sitting back up, uncrossing those legs. One more time here, opposite side. Again, either legs crossed at your ankle or up at your knee. And folding forward at your waist. Relax, sitting up nice and tall, uncrossing those legs. And all together here, we're gonna pause and just really, you can close your eyes. We're gonna take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Imagining your lungs filling up with air like you're filling a balloon. One more time, deep inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. This next one, again, folding at your waist, but we're just gonna do big hip circles, rotating that trunk all the way around, stretching those hips out, going as slow or as fast as you're comfortable with. Again, just doing what you can. Nice big circles. Good, and we'll switch directions now, going the opposite way. Rotating that trunk all the way around. Good, you can relax. Alrighty. So again, just getting back to that comfortable position in your chair. So you know what, next one, we're gonna bring your left hand and you want to reach it behind you for that chair, right behind you as you're rotating. And we're really just doing a spinal twist here, okay? So just doing what you can. Again, if you're having any back pain, you can just skip this one. Just take some nice deep breaths. But if you can, again, twisting back to that right side. Slowly, we're gonna bring that left hand back in front, twisting back in front, and going to that opposite side. So bringing that right hand back, twisting over to that left hand. You can reach for the chair behind you. Again, just nice and slow, doing a spinal twist. Again, just doing what you can. Shouldn't be painful. Should just be feeling a nice stretch. If it is feeling a little painful, then that's okay. Just slowly come out of it. And again, just sit nice and relaxed, focusing on your breathing. And gently letting go of that right hand. Twirling here. And if you can, one more time. Again, bringing that left hand, reaching back, twisting over to the right. Reaching that left hand for the back of your chair. Nice and slow, nice and gentle. Taking a couple deep breaths. And then slowly coming out of it here, coming back to center. And last one again, reaching that right hand back. Twisting to the left, and gently reaching back for that chair. Taking a couple deep breaths. And then again, letting go, gently coming back here. Nice and comfortable position. Alrighty, I'm gonna bring that left arm slowly up overhead, reaching over to the right. Nice big stretch all through your side. And slowly bringing that left arm down and that right arm up. And leaning over to that left side. Again, getting a good side stretch all the way down. Just doing what you can. Taking a couple breaths here. One more time, slowly bringing that right arm down and bringing that left arm up, reaching all the way over, stretching out that side. Maybe you can go a little bit farther this time, maybe not, that's okay, just doing what you can. And slowly bringing that left arm down. And again, we're going to pause here to take some deep breaths. So again, if your eyes are not already closed, you can close them if you'd like, or keep them open, whatever you prefer. And just again, sitting up nice and tall, tall spine, shoulders back, nice deep inhale through your nose, and exhale through your mouth. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Alrighty, next. So again, sitting up nice and tall. We're gonna do some seated cat-cows. If you've ever heard this phrase in yoga before, you might know what we're doing. If not, that's okay. So we're just gonna round your shoulders forward and round the spine. And then slowly rolling those shoulders back and arching that back, sitting up. And one more time, moving through this position, rounding that spine, rounding those shoulders forward. And again, slowly rolling those shoulders back, arching that spine. So you can just flow through these two movements, nice and slow. Rounding those shoulders, rounding that back, and rolling those shoulders back. Again, just doing whatever's comfortable for you. Maybe one position feels better than the other, so you stay in it a little longer. Maybe you don't like either position, in which case you can just sit comfortably in your chair. Just doing what you can, flowing through each position at your own pace. Taking a deep inhale as you roll those shoulders back and arch that spine. And exhale as you roll those shoulders forward and round that spine. Deep inhale as you're opening up that chest. And exhale as you're rolling those shoulders forward. So one more time for everybody, if it's comfortable. Good, and you can relax. Take a rest here. Next, we're gonna reach those arms all the way up as high as they'll go, extending all the way through your fingers, stretching all the way up, and slowly bringing those arms down, and gently folding forward as you're bringing your arms down, and continuing to reach those arms all the way back, almost like you're flying. And we're gonna bring those arms back up, slowly sitting up as you come. And once again, reaching those arms all the way up, stretching, extending as high as you can. Sitting up nice and tall. And one more time, we're bringing those arms slowly down, folding forward as you come. And again, bringing those arms all the way back, keeping that spine nice and tall. And then slowly sitting back up, relax those arms. You can move through those positions a couple more times if you liked, if that felt good for you. If not, you can simply sit here nice and relaxed, a couple deep breaths. Again, just doing what's comfortable for you as we're stretching out here, okay? So I'll pause a minute in case anybody wants to move through that. Stretch a couple more times. Or again, if you just like to sit and take a deep inhale and deep exhale. When you maybe finish with a couple more of those positions, or you finish that deep breath, just gonna gently roll out that neck, going around in a circle, nice and gentle, going all the way around, bringing that chin down to your chest, your ear to your shoulder, head all the way back, ear to your shoulder, and just going around nice and gentle, just doing what feels good. And we'll switch directions, going in the opposite direction here. Again, nice and slow, nice and gentle. Keeping a good tall posture as you're doing this. Completing one more circle, going around. Good, and you can relax your head. Just slowly and gently, we're gonna look left and right. Again, just loosening up that neck, just stretching it out, doing what's comfortable. If you're having any neck pain, feel free again to just skip these. Just do what you can. And if you're moving your neck with me, we're now slowly gonna look up and down, going through a full range of motion. Good, and you can relax. So one more time, deep inhale and deep exhale. Deep inhale through your nose, filling up your lungs, and exhale through your mouth, emptying out those lungs. We're just gonna end here. We're gonna go through and tense all the muscles in your body and relax them, and just paying special attention to maybe some areas that you feel you hold more tension. So maybe throughout the day, maybe paying attention to that and trying to release that tension. So we're just gonna start down in your feet. So wherever's comfortable, I want you to just squeeze those toes, arch those feet, create tension there for a few seconds, and then relax. Relax those feet. And one more time, squeezing those toes nice and tight, arching those feet, lots of tension in those feet for a few seconds, and you can relax. Take a rest. Moving up the body into your calves, back of your legs here. Again, squeezing those calves nice and tight, creating tension in those calves, and relax. Relax your legs. And one more time in your calves here, squeezing those calves nice and tight, creating tension, and relax. Moving up the legs, up to your quads, your hamstrings. So again, creating tension, squeezing those legs nice and tight, and relax. Relax those legs. And one more time in your quads and your hamstrings, squeezing those muscles nice and tight, really tight, creating tension, and relax. Okay, so now your legs, everything should be nice and relaxed. If you had any tension in them before, want to keep those legs nice and relaxed. So moving up to your abdomen, up to that belly. I want you to squeeze your core nice and tight, really tight here, and relax. Again, just doing what you can, doing what's comfortable. And if you can, squeezing that core really tight and relax. So again, we're just trying to create tension in your muscles and then completely relax them, okay? So continuing to move up the body here. We're gonna move up to your upper arms. So bicep, tricep area. Gonna squeeze those arms really tight, really hard, and relax. Taking a rest. And one more time, squeezing those biceps, those triceps really tight, really hard, and relax. So moving again down the arms to those forearms, to your fingers. You're gonna clench your fists, clench your forearms really, really tight, and relax. And again, one more time, clenching those forearms, clenching those fingers really, really tight, and relax. So again, now we want that lower body, that core, your arms, everything should be nice and relaxed, no tension there. Moving up to your shoulders. We'll shrug those shoulders, create some tension really tight, and relax all the way down. One more time in those shoulders, shrugging those shoulders, creating some tension, and relax. I know I keep a lot of tension in my shoulders and sometimes don't even realize I'm doing that. So if you're like me, you want to make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed, no tension is there. And last but not least, we're going to go in your face. So again, maybe you're clenching your jaw, you're squeezing your eyes tight shut, creating some tension, and relax that face. My jaw is another area I create a lot of tension in. Sometimes I don't even realize my jaw is clenched. So one more time here, gonna maybe create some tension in that face, squeezing those eyes, maybe clenching your jaw, and relax. So now we want every part of your body nice and relaxed, no tension. So here you can close your eyes if you want, maybe rest your hands on your knees. And ending here, eyes closed, and just concentrating on your breathing. So deep breath in through your nose, and exhale through your mouth. And if you notice some tension in your body again, that's okay. If you notice it, just try and release it. Stay nice and focused on your breathing. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And then get nice and relaxed now that our muscles are all stretched out. Just focusing on that breathing. Maybe for these last few minutes, you can think of something you're grateful for as you're going through your breath cycles. Just doing what you can. And focusing on that breathing, maybe thinking of something you're grateful for. Give it a few more seconds here. Maybe a couple more breaths. Slowly you can start to wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes, open those eyes if they're closed. Maybe let your arms fall by your side. I appreciate everybody stretching with me today. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me.